Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. They're up and running then. Luis Suarez, the man who spearheaded that famous front three, a striker whose achievements were simply glorious.
Just a machine, Peter. Energetic, tireless, constantly pinning defenders. Those qualities pushed the Catalan dominance to another level entirely. I remember one game in the January of the season when he...
And Hullet! And it's Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a fine interception. Tries to pass it through. That's a little off target. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, what a mistake! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rijkaard cuts it out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hazard is onto it in a flash. Now it's Semenyo. He has found the way through. And that's been drilled in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Ferdinand. Great vision. Anderson gets a foot in here. Semenyo. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's on it. Can he get away? And the counter is on. Still goalless. Dumfries. And that was asking for too much. And back to the keeper they go.
Borussia Dortmund have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he's managed to get free. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Milan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Figo. That's going right the way across. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tanucci cuts out the pass. Now, can they get him away? So no flag here. Cross needs to be good. O'Reilly tries to clear. Dumfries. Figo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Anderson, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Goes looking wide, and is quick to return it. Pirlo. Now Rooney.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
No, it's come to nothing. Anderson. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Anderson. And it's Vieira. Well read, nice interception. Ferdinand. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Hullet. Pass somewhat off target. Semenyo. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
So we're underway for the second half.
Borussia Dortmund have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Semenyo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory, lofted in. Oh, great leap! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And he's been shifted off it. Dumfries. And it's gone back to the keeper. O'Reilly has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Azar. And that interception was most necessary. Aimed beyond the defence. Vieira. And here's Hullet. Now it's Azar. And this is Figo. Swings in across. It's a goal kick. O'Reilly gets across to intercept that. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Distributed tidily.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Well, that pass isn't the best. Semenyo. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Hops for safety. Suarez picks it up out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Pirlo. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Bergomi. Rijkaard. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Hazard concedes a free kick for that. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. Van der Sar getting this one clear. Back where it came from. Hazard! That's got him rattled.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And this is Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ambitious ball here. Space for him to turn and look. Very nicely done. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That is good alertness. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 21.
And that's
Hullet.
definitely not his best.
Number 9.
The ball's gone astray.
Hazard. Number 42.
And that's going to be a goal kick.
Semenyo. Number 22. Figo. Number 2. Coming on the field. Number 20. Sirleaf. Number 15. Son Heung-min. Number 24.
This looks promising.
Nedved.
Rummenigge
Number 7,
is fouled.
Rafinha. Number 5, Bellingham. Substitution in progress.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Nice interception, his... Could be danger, shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Brilliantly cut out.
Added time.
O'Reilly can clear it away. Played back to the goalkeeper. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Son Heung-min. Rafinha looking to play him in. That's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final...